You're Sperp back with another video, and I got a chance to see Challengers on a early IMAX screener down at my AMC. If it wasn't for that, I probably wouldn't have checked this movie out. But I was curious to see if Zendaya was going to do something different this time around with this movie. A lot of high early praise for this movie for the people that have seen this. So basically, what the story here is, Zendaya's character is a tennis player, and it's pretty much all about these three tennis players, Zendaya being one of them, and you have Michael Face or Fast in this. He plays Art, and Josh O'Connor, he plays Patrick. Patrick and Art are two best friends, also into tennis, but they admire Zendaya's character, like almost like praise her and just wooed by her. There's a lot of controversial things that were kind of going into, I don't know if you could call them controversial, but like it's the thing that kind of made people want to, I guess, get interested or seem interested. You see Zendaya kind of having this love triangle between these two characters, and that's what this movie is pretty much about. But it's more so about the friendship or the bond between Art and Patrick's character, because they start off, them a little bit older, in 2019 or something like that, and it jumps around a lot, like back 13 years, going 12 years, 3 years from that 12 years. Like, if you don't pay attention to those time stamps, bro, you're going to be kind of lost on the timeline of specific events. But like how this movie starts off is you have Zendaya's character with Art. I'm going to just keep saying Zendaya's character because I'm drawing a blank on her name. But they're having this, what looks like to be a happy life. They're successful, but it seems like Art's not just, his heart's not in it. He doesn't really like tennis anymore. He keeps losing, and it just becomes a frustrating thing with their relationship. And they also have a kid, so they end up doing this Challenger, hence the title of the name, Challenger, which then leads to Art and Patrick facing each other after many years of a split. Also, you see Zendaya's character is injured. You see that in the trailer that she suffers this injury. But what that is frustrating about this, right? Zendaya plays a good character, because you're not going to, me personally, I do not like her character. And I feel like maybe that's on purpose, because when you first get introduced to Art and Patrick's character, they are damn near brothers. They know everything about each other. They just know each other's motives. They even kind of call it out once they kind of start to fuck around with her. And I will say, without spoiling it, there's a specific scene that was shown in the trailer that I know that's the main reason why a lot of people are going to probably go see this movie, to kind of see how that plays out. And I'm telling you, that's the biggest fucking troll. I just, no. There's a lot of unnecessary shit in here, to be honest. But, like I said, going back to Zendaya's character, she kind of causes this rift between these two. And the way that she does it, I'm just like, bro. And once the movie just keeps going on, you just don't like her character even more, and just kind of sitting there baffled, like, especially that ending. I'm not gonna spoil the ending, but that shit was like, huh? All I'll say is her character is for the streets, bro. It's just, I could never be caught dead with a chick like that. But I understand for the sake of the story. But that's why I like Patrick's character, because once we get introduced to his character, he hasn't gained any success and whatnot, and he's kind of even struggling even to get a room at this point. And this is why he's trying to do this challenge to get this bread. And he's a more relatable character just because he calls a lot of the bullshit out early. But overall, there are some good performances in this movie. It's definitely not my cup of tea. It's not, yeah, it's definitely not my cup of tea. I wouldn't watch this again personally. But if you are a fan of Zendaya, I think this might just be for you. Not saying that it's a bad thing, not saying that it's a good thing. I'm just saying this movie kind of doesn't make sense in my head the more I think about it. And there were some things in the editing that was just weird, and I got motion sickness. They had like this POV kind of thing going on, and I was just like, bro, could we stop this? And there was an egregious amount of slow motion in one scene. You will see what I'm talking about if you get around to watching this. It was more slow motion than a Zack Snyder film. I was just like, could we hurry this up? Because it's kind of breaking the suspense. And you could have definitely cut this down to like an hour 45. This film would have felt better pace-wise. Because I feel like the pacing drags a lot throughout this whole entire movie. It's very unbalanced. You know what I'm saying? There are some lines in here that was really cold. Like Zendaya said to one of the characters, I'm not going to spoil who, says, you're better off with a gun in your mouth and pulling the trigger. Some shit like that. Yo, that was crazy. I was like, whoa. That was cold, but I wouldn't revisit this personally, but I wouldn't steer you away from checking this out if you're curious and if you're looking forward to checking this out. Yeah, definitely give it a watch. Let me know how you guys feel about it. Till next time, I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.